Yes. Yes, it is. It is recording. Welcome everyone to the Grit Call. We have families and players on. It's a great Sunday, the Masters Sunday. So I appreciate everyone joining that is here live. Some of us are even in vehicles. Zach's not driving, I assume. Looks like a passenger in the vehicle. Okay, good deal. So there is somebody that is still hot mic. We'll get you Julie muted. Quite all right, but it is a great Sunday. Appreciate everyone being here. It is 3:06 on the 12th of April. No tournament this weekend, so I wanted to get as many people together, as many families as we can. This will be fun. If you don't have fun, let me know, and I will tell you that you should have had fun. All right, so we're going to start out with we're going to let Coach Willis give us a little intro, a little welcome. Coach Jesse can give us a little welcome. Coach Lunt is watching Indy's volleyball game, but he is listening. He's got those headphones on. But Coach Willis, what's happening on a Sunday? He's acting like he's never done Zoom before. Coach Willis, what's up? Yeah, we still can't hear you because you got to push the unmute. See the microphone with the line going through it. You got to take that off of there.
It's good to see everybody's bright, smiling faces. I am
Here we go.
currently
What's up, Coach
finishing up some
Willis?
lunch at the Cold Restaurant here in Vancouver. Seafood spot. In case you've never been, it's just across the river from the airport. Uh, so that is what I have going on right now.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining. Even hopefully you're having a good lunch, some seafood. Appreciate you being here, Coach. We'll chime back in with you here in a little bit, but appreciate you joining. So thank you. Coach Jesse, Coach Joel Jesse, former state champion coach at Hidden Valley High School. On the ladies' side, was the head coach at Grants Pass High School. Coach Jesse, what's happening? You got a cool background, nice sunset, probably.
That's a Southern Oregon Grants Pass sunset for you guys.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Nothing much. Just been doing a lot of yard work and stuff like that, and excited to be here. The Southern Oregon boys have been working hard and getting after it on Thursday nights, and liking how everybody's getting better. And the most important part is they're getting more confident as they get with each other and support each other. It's been some pretty good workouts that we've had down in Southern Oregon.
That's awesome. Appreciate you running those down there. Joel, I know we've been getting better up here on Wednesdays. Ethan Moss, Coach Moss, is not on the call today because I don't know if you guys knew this, he's a WNBA practice player. So he is practicing. I just saw the Portland Fire's Instagram post. I was like, that's Coach Moss. It was Coach Moss guarding one of their ladies. So it's pretty cool. That's where he's at today, 2 to 4. He is working with the Portland Fire, the WNBA team. See Madeline, I think that was Madeline poking her head there in on Coach's screen. Yes, it was. But yeah, we'll get Coach Lunt to give us a greeting when he gets out of the gym. I know he's got shaky service there. Unless you are able to say, hey, Coach, how are you doing?
Doing well. I'm at watching my youngest play right now in a volleyball tournament. So in Hillsborough at the Athena, it's kind of loud and chaotic, but I'm excited to be on the call. And now with our grid season getting started up, I'm not going to be able to go to a lot of my daughter's tournaments. They're usually on the same weekend that we're playing. So trying to soak up as much as possible. But looking forward to everything. And thanks for putting this together.
I know how busy it gets during season, so I appreciate you joining. and I'm glad you're able to get to watch some of your daughter's volleyball games while you can. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. We're going to move on. We will be keeping score. I have the tally sheet. So some of you are at a disadvantage because you are not in your house where there could be some of these items. This is a scavenger hunt. So the way this will work is we will award points to the first person who's able to put the item that I am going to tell you in the picture. So if you can be ready to go grab something, I will tell you what we are getting, and then the first person to bring it back, and I will have you show and unmute and say, look at me, or say something so that way it will switch over to you, because I don't have the ability to see all 34 people that are on the call. So the scavenger hunt commences now. So be ready. You might have it handy, you might not have it handy, but the first person that can unmute and show me either a 50-cent piece or a dollar coin. A 50-cent piece or a dollar coin. And they got to unmute and say, so that way I can see. I'm looking around, trying to see if anybody's got it. Nobody has coins. Nobody has cash anymore. I could have just asked for bills, probably. Most people don't carry bills. Isaac.
Got it.
Isaac was first. Isaac gets 2 points. Who else said they had it? It was just Isaac then. Isaac, good job. You are on the board. Isaac with the first points. Okay. Let me get that down. Isaac, you get 2 points for that. Next up. Next thing, you got to find and show a DVD, a digital video disc. Who can find a digital video disc first? Listening, I'm listening.
Got it.
Oh, I hear Luke. I hear Luke and Matthew tells what DVD is it?
Got
I gotta
it.
know.
Got it.
Swanson's got it.
Swanson's had it a little after Luke. I can't see. What is it, Luke?
Sully. About the
Sully.
airplane landing.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that one, but that is a DVD, a digital video disc. So we will give the Towsleys a point, Luke and Matt. Okay, next item. Next item is a can opener. Is anybody near the kitchen? You can find a can opener. See everybody scrambling.
Got it.
Ooh, that was pretty close. So we're going to give a few points. We're going to give D. LaGrange, Gavin a point. We're going to give the Reesers a point. We'll give Brett Baker a point. We'll give Brett Baker a point. Who else was in there? I saw the Reesers had one. Swanson's. Okay.
Folks.
Who was that last one?
Mitch has it.
Oh, Mitch. Marion. Okay, Mitch. All right. Good job. Okay, next up.
Hey coach. I don't see Big Dealer moving very much from his chair.
He's got little Dila carrying him, I think. Not literally carrying him. You'd have to be pretty strong to literally carry Michael D. LaGrange. If you guys don't know Michael D. LaGrange, Gavin, his son, is on our sophomore team, but Michael was offensive tackle, I believe, for the University of Oregon Ducks. I do see Sean Winston has it. So Dila was tackle, right? O-tackle, Mike? Yeah, offensive tackle, started for the Ducks, went to some big time bowl games. So we will not lift him literally. All right, next up, a marble. Does anybody have a marble? Can anybody find a marble? Somebody, no marbles, marbles. Somebody's trying to find them because they've lost them. Lost your marbles, get it? Lost your marbles. Okay. Going once.
Go on.
Kaysen.
Got one.
I see Luke. I see the Towsleys get another point, and I'm going to give Kaysen Lariz a point. Kaysen, that is a marble, right?
Yep.
Nice marble. Okay, good job. Well done. Well done, you guys. So Towsleys now have 3, and Kaysen Lariz is on the board. All right. Next item. Anything that says Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros. It can be a shirt, it can be a cup, it can be a hat. Any item that says Dutch Bros cannot be on your phone, has to be a
Got it.
physical.
Southern
Okay.
Oregon.
Got it.
Okay,
Got
Luke
it.
got one. Towsley's
Got it.
got
Got it.
cup.
Got it.
Lariz.
Got it.
Chandler Craig. Okay, Chandler. Elias. Okay, so Elias.
I got one.
Lariz gets
Yeah.
2.
I got one.
I do see. Okay.
I got one.
Swanson's.
Okay, Kaysen's got it. And then let's see. Elias.
I got one. Dealer's got one.
Gavin Dila has one.
Hey, Grant.
Grant has one.
Grant, the Browns. Grant. Okay, and who is the
Got
other
one.
one?
Swanson's.
Swanson's have a card.
House.
I got one. James.
Okay, Towsley's did have one.
I got one.
James Barrett on the board. Okay, good job. If you didn't know, Dutch Bros, Grants Pass, Oregon, started on a push cart on G Street. I knew one of the founders pretty well who passed away with Lou Gehrig's, or was it ALS? I think those are the same. ALS, but 10 years after it started, they helped me with a entrepreneur class that I had at University of Portland in 2002. If you didn't know, Dutch Brothers was founded in 92. And then in 02, Dane Boersma helped me with the project. Okay. Does anybody have, we're gonna take the first few that can show a basketball card. Any basketball card. Any basketball card.
All right, we got one.
Okay,
Got
Towsley's.
Got it.
Got one.
Got one.
James, Brett, Towsley's, and Kirby's. Those 4. No more, 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 no more. Okay, so Brett's got a Patrick Ewing NBA hoops. So Brett now has 2. Who else did I say? The Towsleys? Did you guys have one? What card do you have? Matt or Luke?
DeAndre Ayton signed.
A signed DeAndre Ayton. Okay, nice one. James Barrett, what do you got?
I got me.
Your card. Wow, that is a unique one.
There you go.
James is on the board. Who else did I say there? Baker, Brett. You have now 3. Okay. Brett's was Patrick Ewing. All right. Next up, next item. A basketball. A basketball. Who has the quickest?
We have it. It's right here.
Kirby's,
Got it.
I see the Kirby's. Nope. No more Kirby's. I see it. Blue and white. Brett was a close second, but Kirby's, you had the card I saw and the ball. So now you have 2. Elliot and Wyatt teaming up. The Swansons came in a little late. Landon, I like that you had one, but the Kirby's had it in their hand maybe because they showed that quickly. All right, good job. Okay, how about, this one's going to be tricky. We did find a DVD. Does anybody have a VHS tape? Does anybody have a VHS tape sitting around? I know I don't have a VHS.
I do.
Okay,
Got it.
Craig and James and Matthew. Craig's Towsleys are doing well. They got 6 points. Chandler's at 2 points. And I said James also. James gets to 3 points. What's the cassette, James? You're unmuted.
Like Mike.
What is it?
Like Mike.
Mike. Okay. And that's the Kellers. Is that Gavin
Yeah.
Keller?
Gavin got one.
What do you got? Is that a blank one, Gavin?
It's a VHS of his parents' wedding.
Wow.
Our wedding, yeah.
Don't record over that one. Hopefully you have the little
Exactly.
tab pulled out.
Yes. We should probably convert it to DVD or something, but it's still VHS.
Yeah, get that on something more permanent than a VHS. But
Yeah.
we got it. We got it. You guys are on the board.
Yay.
Okay. We'll give you 1, 2 Kirby's. All right. How about a cassette? A cassette, since we're on the 80s, 90s. Does anybody have a cassette? Like a cassette, you put it in a cassette player, plays music. That would be a rarity. I'm interested to see if anybody has cassette tape. Yeah, that's oh, the Towsleys, man, you got a lot of random stuff. Okay, what is the cassette? What is the cassette tape,
You don't want to
Matthew?
know. It's Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
I got one.
Pretty good. Okay, Towsleys.
I got
We'll
one.
give the malls. Drake, what do you got? What's your cassette tape, Drake?
I don't even know. It's just a random one.
A random cassette tape. Okay, but that is a cassette tape. So we'll give you that. All right. Good job. Okay, moving on. A AAA battery. A AAA battery. Who has a AAA battery handy?
Got it.
I heard Brett Baker. Let's see. I got to see it, Brett. You can't.
I got it.
I got one.
Okay, I see it. Brett and Elias.
We got
Brett, Elias, and the Reesers.
We got one.
I got one.
Kellers.
Got it.
Okay, that's all right. That's all. Nope. You guys were slow. Brett gets a point. Elias gets a point. The Reesers get a point.
Got one.
The Reesers get a point. Okay, that's going to stop, Max. Okay. All right. Good job. So far, I'll just give you the leaders here. That's me. So I have Matthew and Luke at 7. I have Brett Baker at 4. The Kirby brothers at 3, along with James Barrett at 3.
Elliot and White.
You have had 4.
And then we have a slew at 2. So right now, Towsleys we're gonna have to try to catch Matthew and Luke. So, all right. A Dr. Seuss book. Does anybody read Dr. Seuss? Theodore Giesel. Dr. Seuss book.
I got one. Got it.
The Browns, and I see 3. I see 3 people. I see Curtis, Matthew and Luke, and the Browns. Okay.
Got one.
I'll give you Isaac. Isaac, that's the last one. Oh, the Places You'll Go. One of my favorites. Okay. Towsleys, Wyatt, Kirby, just a little late. The Cat in the Hat is a classic, but I did see the Browns, Grant at the 2, and then I saw the Towsleys, and I saw Curtis. Okay. That's 2. Okay. We'll do a few more and then we'll get into some trivia. So a couple more for this scavenger hunt. Okay. This one will be worth 2 points. It's a little trickier. A $2 bill. A $2 bill. Does anybody have a $2 bill around? Does anybody have a $2 bill handy? Sarah Kirby coming from the car.
I got one.
And Brixton has one.
I got one.
Okay, Brixton, Chandler.
Got one. I got one.
Okay.
Got one.
Okay, Cass. Okay, the Duncan Tell's on the board. Okay, Duncan Tell with one. I did see Brixton had one.
I had one.
Curtis has one now. So Curtis, now you're at 3. And then who else did I see? I got Brixton. I got the Chandler. And then Sarah Kirby. We're gonna can't combine you with the boys. They're doing well, but we're gonna get you on the board, Sarah and Chris Kirby from the car with the $2 bill. Well played. So that's 2 points. So 2 points, and Brixton got 2 points. Duncan tells 2 points. Okay. We did a basketball. Some of these I'm going to skip because nobody needs to be running to grab a piece of cheese. I know everybody's got cheese in their fridge probably, but we're not going to go get it. So don't run to get the cheese. Something that says Pacific University. Does anybody have a shirt, a hat?
I got mine on.
Oh, look at that. Mitch Marion coming in clutch with the shirt on. So he just had to do the old pull back the sweatshirt. So Mitch, Brett. Okay, James has one.
I don't know if this counts, but we wrote Pacific University on the piece of
Nice
paper.
try. I like the effort. I like the effort, but no points. I do
got one, Coach.
Kaysen. Who else? The Swansons have is that a mug?
So this was my dad's from Gamma Sigma fraternity in 1966 at Pacific University. Not quite, but it might count.
Why? That's a Pacific University mug. So we're gonna give the Swansons points for that for sure. And then we got Rue Olson. Rue Olson. I didn't even know you were playing, Rue. Okay, we'll give you a point, Rue. Rue gets a point. And then I did see Lariz. Lariz now has 3. Okay, good job. Okay, now you need to be able to get to where you can enter into the chat. So you might need to pick up the phone, Chandler. You might need to walk up and grab the phone. So you can turn the phone whichever way you need to. You can be off camera because these next few will be entered. The first person to get the answer in the chat. So in the chat. So the first person who can enter into the chat, I have my chat up. Who won the first NCAA basketball national championship? Vincent. A lot of people know that it was Oregon, but I see Vincent Ferris first. Vincent. Good job. Okay. Good job. A lot of people knew. But we're going to give that point to Vince. Good job. Good job. It was the Oregon Ducks. Bonus point. What year was it? The Webfoot's good. Vince knew exactly. Coach Jesse's just throwing out random dates. So, a lot of people knew it was 1939. So Vince Ferris. Vince. Okay, Vince. Up to 3. Okay, good job. Good job. I'm just making sure we got that working. So now we can get in the chat. The next trivia question. Okay. I have a lot of good trivia, so it's just so many to choose from. What city has the most Division I college basketball teams? What city? LA is a great guess, Kaysen, but not in the LA. exact city limits. So there is one that has more. New York's a good guess, but that's not what I have. That's not what I have. Oakland, nope. Texas is not a city. So that was a bold guess. Boston, LA, Michigan, Gavin, another bold guess to guess a state, not a city. Ding, 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 ding. Isaac, Philadelphia, Gavin's guessing states. Alabama, North, I don't even know what Rue wrote there. I don't know what the North Carolina. Okay, Nashville. So the answer was Philadelphia. So you have University of Pennsylvania, LaSalle, St. Joe's, Temple, and Villanova. So we were going to give that one to Isaac. Isaac. Now you have 4, Isaac. Okay, so a little update. Towsley's have 8. Baker has 5. Isaac, James, Kaysen have 4. Kirby, Crow, Swanson, Ferris, Kirby, Chandler have 3. The rest are either 2 or 1 or 0. Okay, next one in the chat. The next one in the chat. This one's, I'm a big Duke fan. When was the last time Duke didn't have a first team all ACC player? Everybody gets one guess, so don't just start rattling through years. If I see multiple guesses, you will be, no, D. LaGrange, come on now. You don't think that Boozer was first team? The last time they didn't have a first team all Atlantic Coast Conference performer. We'll let everybody get one guess and then we will take whoever's closest. Brett says never, okay? But there has been one time, or the most recent time. But I will tell you, it's been a while. It's been a while since they didn't have a first teamer. So let's see. Sarah guesses 77. Elliot and Wyatt 94. Elias 95. Okay, we're gonna lock it in. Time is up. The last time that Duke didn't have a first team all ACC player was 95-96. So 96 was the correct answer. Elias, I see you had 95. So Elliot and Wyatt were close with 94, but 95 is closest to 96. So we're giving that one to Elias. And if you wanted to know the answer for that, Jeff Capel, currently a coach, was second team all ACC that year. That was the last time. That there wasn't a first team all ACC performer for Duke. So Elias gets you another point. Okay. Next up. What year was the last time that an NCAA national championship game in basketball where both teams had the same mascot? Joel, you're trying to cheat, and that's not right because there was no season in 2021. The last time both teams had the same mascot. The last time in the national championship game, both teams had the same mascot. James guesses 62. 85, 84, 97, 67, 99, 99, 88. Hopefully nobody's 73, 62, 73, 2000. Okay, going once, going twice. That's it. Let's go back through here and see who had. Looks like Isaac guessed 1997. Isaac, unmute. Did you know, or was that a guess? Or did you chat GPT it really quick?
That was a guess.
What were the teams? What's the mascot?
Kentucky and Zona.
Okay.
Those were the
Okay.
teams.
That was the correct
Wildcats.
answer. The Wildcats. Wildcats. Good job. Good job. Isaac, 5 now. Isaac now has 5. Okay. So it was 97, and it was the Wildcats. Zona and Kentucky, both teams are the Wildcats. Good job. Okay. You're going to have, I'm going to have you guys guess the highest combined score game in NCAA tournament history. Take the two teams. So if it was 101 to 100, you'd put 201. If it was more than that, 212 is Dealer Grange's guess, 223, 264. We're going to give you 3, 2, 1 time. So Isaac's Elias, 399. You think it was like 200 to 199? Come on now. Should take away a point for that. Okay, so I'm going to go back through. The correct answer was 1990 when Loyola Marymount played Michigan. The score was 149 to 114. So that means it would have been 263 206. Let's see if there's anything. Swanson's 264. Swanson's.
That was a guess.
That was a guess. Yeah, well, it was a good one. If you guys don't know, that was Hank Gather's year. Hank Gathers, if you don't know Hank Gathers, he played with Bo Kimball and Jeff Fryer. He led the nation in points and rebounds. Going into the tournament, they were playing the University of Portland in the West Coast Conference tournament, and Hank collapsed and passed away. And he was leading the nation in points and rebounds. They were averaging 124 points a game that year. Loyola Marymount was averaging 124 points a game. And his team, after losing their leading scorer and rebounder in the country, went to the national tournament, and they played Michigan to get to the Sweet 16, and they scored 149 points on Michigan in 1990 to make it to they made it all the way to the Elite Eight, where they lost to UNLV, who had a really good team, but they lost. If you guys don't know, the guru of Go, Hank Gathers, rest in peace. Pretty amazing story. Incredible. Tragic ending to his life, but passed away while playing basketball. Okay. This one, what movie features the Catalina wine mixer? What movie features the Catalina wine mixer? Cars. Funny guess. Let's see. We got the right answer in there. Some of you guys knew it. Some of you guys didn't know. But the researchers knew first that it was Step Brothers. Swanson's knew it. Just a little slow. A few other people did know that it was Step Brothers. The Catalina wine mixer. All right. I'll give that one there to the research. Let me tally that one. That's now 3. Okay. Next question. What year was the movie Titanic released? Titanic. What year? 2001, 2000, 2096. Good guess. 96. Okay, pause, because we do see the right answer, so we can go back through these. Deela 96 and Swanson's 96. Craig's iPad. That looks like it could have been the right answer, but 19197 is not accurate.
We re-answered with the correct year after that mistake.
Okay, I do see that Brixton has 97. So I'm going to give the point to Brixton because I don't know why there was multiple people that put 19197. Elias entered that same thing. Craig did know it, but we're going to go. Isaac got it. Julie remembers. My heart will go on. All right. So we're gonna give that one. Who'd I say had it? Brixton. Brixton had 97. So Brixton, one more point. All right. Towsie's doing good in the scavenger hunt. Now trivia still at 8. Still at 8. Okay, a few more, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. Next one. Who was the number one draft pick in the NBA in 1996? 96. Who was the first pick in the 96 draft? So people throwing out guesses. Shaq, Ewing, Line. I'm not sure. Line. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. A lot of the correct answer. Gavin, it was not Wilt Chamberlain. That was a guess. I hope it was a guess. Not a great guess, but a guess. We had Shaq, Ewing, Line. I'm not sure Line. Maybe he was trying to go with Allen. Elias says Allen. However, I'm not going to give you that because you could have been guessing Ray Allen, but I will give it to Chandler. So Chandler Iverson. It was Allen Iverson. KB a little bit behind. Sarah Kirby. Kobe was in that draft, but he was not the number one pick. James knew it. Curtis knew it. Joel knew his AI. Swanson's. Vincent knew Iverson, Iverson, Iverson. But the first one that we got there with the Iverson was Chandler. So I'm going to go back to that one, give Chandler his point. All right. Chandler now has 4. Next question. Next question. How many points per game did Pistol Pete average at LSU? 26.8, 32, 45. We'll take the closest and we will give you another 5, 4. Okay, some people are chat GPT in this. Okay, time is up because we have the right answer in here. So let's see. The correct answer is 44.2. 44.2. James and Isaac both had it. Andy had it 44. Brett said 44.2 also. I do see Elias said 44. So I think that's a legitimate answer and not chat GPT'd unless those other ones were really good. Brandon 45, but we wouldn't round 44.2 up to 45. So we're going to go with Elias gets a point. Elias gets a point. James, you had the exact right answer, but it was after the 44 from Elias. So we're going to go with Elias gets that point. Okay. We'll do 3 more. 3 more. So you got to get hot to catch the Towsleys who got off to a hot start in the scavenger hunt. So I said that one was going to Elias, who now has 3. Okay, next question. A lot of these I don't think you guys would. Nolan Richardson's Arkansas team had what slogan? What was their slogan? What was the slogan of Nolan Richardson's Arkansas team? Julie Swanson, get off our back. Razorbacks. So not a terrible guess there. By Sarah. Julie, 48 minutes of hell. Good guess, but they only play 40 minutes in college. So Isaac. 40 minutes of hell. 40 minutes of hell is the correct answer. Willis knew it. Go Hogs. Might have been, but they're famous for the 40 minutes of hell that they played aggressive the entire game. Isaac. Now you're at 6, Isaac. So the Towsley's at 8, Isaac at 6, Brett at 5, Lariz, James, Chandler at 4, Elias at 3, Crow at 3, Kirby's. Okay, you want to see the people? Okay, 2 more, I think I said. 2 more. 2 more. Let's see. What was Tom Cruise's call sign in the movie Top Gun? A few people have seen it. A few people quick on the draw. Swanson, Julie Swanson. Bing, ding, ding. Brett Baker, close second. Luke and Matt had it. A lot of people have seen Top Gun. Swanson, Swimmy, Swami, Samsonite. Okay, Swanson's moving up to 4. Okay, this will be worth 3 points. So people that could take over the lead. Isaac, if you get this, Towsley's are 2 ahead though, but this one's worth 3. So Isaac, Brett, if you get this, Baker could tie it up with 8. Kaysen has 4. That would put you in second. Okay. So here we're going to do one more. I'm going to try to pick one that might take a little bit. What day did humans first walk on the moon? Who can guess what day? The day. So we're going to go closest to the day. A lot of parents are too young. So we're going to go the day. We'll just go the day since you guys won't. Some of you guys are quick on the draw or. Elias, the answer is July 20th. Elias, how did you know that? That was quick. That probably was too quick to chat GPT that. How did you know that, Elias?
I took an astronomy class in middle school.
You took an astronomy class in middle school and it stuck with you that, okay, do you know what year though, Elias? Elias, what year?
I think it was like, it was 1960s.
It was in the 60s, the late 60s, but that's close.
69?
69. 1969, July 20th. And we all know it was the United States of America that landed on it. The Kirby's knew it was 69. Herbie Hancock, Neil Armstrong. Okay, so Elias, I'm going to give you that 3 points. See how close that makes it. Elias, you got 6. That means the Towsleys are still the winners. Matthew and Luke. Isaac and Elias come in a close second. Good job on that, everyone. Thank you for participating. Edwin Aldrin. Edwin Aldrin was another astronaut that made it onto the moon. Buzz, I believe, was his nickname. Is that accurate, Sarah Kirby? Buzz. Yeah, I think Edwin, not as well known, but Buzz Aldrin is how I know him. Me and Buzz. That's what I call him when we're chit-chatting. All right, good job. Thanks everyone for participating in that. Now let's go over a little bit of an update on schedule so everybody's on the same page for what's going on coming up. So Tuesday, Zoom call. So Tuesday, we have a Zoom call 6 to 7. We will have a Zoom call 6, 7, and then we will have Wednesday night. Let me check to double check to make sure, because Wednesday we'll be up this way. Let me just tell you where it's going to be. I think it's at Newburgh. This week, Wednesday is at Newburgh. If you can, bring a reversible. Thursday at the courthouse. Apologies to those that had to work out on the half court. Joel said we did get better. Got to roll with the punches. I don't know how we got that mixed up. Blame it on me. But good job, Joel, Coach Jesse, adjusting, and you guys getting better despite only having half the court. So that's at 6:30. The Newburgh workout up in this area is 5 o'clock. And then Friday night lights. The lights will be on at Pacific University. So Friday night we will be at Pacific. That is 6 to 8. 6 to 8. We will be at Pacific this Friday night. Saturday and Sunday, we will play 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. So this is the Super 24 Next Wave High Academic Circuit. It's a mouthful, but it is a chance for us to compete against some really good teams. There's some really good teams in this circuit. I had to submit all of our rosters. I am getting a few new uniforms ordered because we did shift guys around a little bit. So there is a couple numbers that were doubled up. So a few of you will not have your permanent number this week. And Curtis, I had a typo on your name. There's no U. It's about Crow. It's just take the U out of it. So I apologize about that. I did put KROUGH, but now I learned that it's not about you. I'll remember that. So I apologize about that, but you will have a uniform and we will adjust and roll with the punches on that. So that is Saturday and Sunday. We will play good teams. I'll probably find out today, maybe tomorrow, game times. They did say that they're going to try to have it out this weekend, which that would mean today, but you never know. So we will plan on having all the game times. If you can, love to have you guys stick around and watch the 15s, 16s, and 17s. We want to support each other. We want to cheer for each other. So we want to be at as many as you can if you're able. If you can't be at the other teams' games, I do understand. But I encourage you all to try to make them. They all are at the same venue, which is nice. So they are all at the Beaverton YMCA, the Beaverton Hoop YMCA, 6-court facility. Awesome chance to see all of our guys play at the same venue. So let's see. So that's a little bit of the schedule. All right. I know some people are having to head out to dinner reservations. Wait, is that what that says? I got to go off camera because we have okay. Dinner reservations at 4 o'clock? You're not on the East Coast. I don't think so. I'm not going to call out who told me they're having to get off, but it was not an old person. Old people eat at 4, I guess, but just giving you a hard time. Whoever that was that text and said that they had to head off because of a dinner reservation at 4 o'clock on a Sunday. Maybe it's something early dinner. All right. I will have the uniforms for everybody at practice on Friday at Pacific. So we're going to look good, feel good, play good. And then I got the other swag, the other parent gear ordered for those that did want a t-shirt or a hoodie. So that is ordered. And if I think we've touched on it a little bit, but we do have a 24-hour rule for parents. So if you guys have questions, concerns, complaints, we do not want you approaching coaches right after the games. We want that 24-hour cool down, a chance to sleep on it, let cooler heads prevail maybe. But if there is concerns, questions, complaints, we will field those, but not until the Monday afternoon after the tournaments. We want everybody to just have a little bit of time to reflect, sleep on it, and then you're welcome to voice what you have to say. But please do not approach coaches after the tournament. I do encourage the first meeting to be a player coach meeting. So if you have concerns, player should be the first one going to the coach. And then if there's still concerns, then you can loop in the parent with the coach. If there's still concerns, you can get me involved. But hopefully everybody's positive and rolls with the punches. I did see those goals sheets. I'm going to go through all of those tonight and tomorrow. We will have a little bit of conditioning, not a terrible amount, because we did have most people responded. So I think we had 29 responses out of the 31 players in the program. So there was 3 that were, well, now we have 31. So there was 3 that were late because I did message those 3 and they got them all in. But we will do some running just to remember that. Mindset training should be scheduled. Mindset in Motion, Master Your Mindset, formerly Mindset in Motion, should be updated. I know James reached out to me about which assignments, so I appreciate you checking on that, James, but they should be assigned now. There will be 3 to 4 lessons a week that we have you do and answer the questions and participate in that. So good job. Videos, all those that are participating probably have their videos loaded. So if you want to go through those and learn about each other before, you can learn that James's mom was roller derby superstar back in her high school days. I'm going to go through these goals because I'm looking at if you don't know the questions, parents, we asked them, who's a player they model their game after? How would your coach at your school describe you? What's a mistake you've learned from? Something you need to improve? Something in your game you're proud of? What separates good players from great players? How do you handle pressure? How do you prepare mentally? How do you stay confident during a slump? Focus during tough stretches? Daily routine during seasons? How do your habits help you stay disciplined? How do you balance school, basketball, and personal life? What does accountability look like for you? An example of feedback to help you get better, respond to coaching and criticism. What type of team culture do you want to be a part of? How do you handle conflict? How do you lead, more vocally or by example? How do you support teammates? What does being a good teammate look like? How do you track your improvement? What does a typical workout look like? How often do you train outside grit? So I'm excited to look through these, get to know the players better, get to know everyone's answers here and see how we can help you guys to the best of our ability. Let's see, communication we covered. We covered the uniforms. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to wrap up. We'll go in about 5 minutes. I'll see if anybody has anything. Coach Jesse, do you have any parting shots? Anything you want to say to your team, the program in general, Southern Oregon guys? Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, the best thing, just to kind of chip onto your 24-hour rule, I think the best way in form of communication is just to make sure that your sons are talking to us coaches directly. We want to see all of them succeed, and we want to, want them to have a great experience at Grit. But the biggest thing is the best thing that I've seen in young men growing is being able to talk about their frustrations and stuff like that. None of them should be afraid to talk to us because we're here to help them. We're here to mentor them and make them better and help them achieve their goals. And so, at the end of the day, when we're trying to win ball games at the end of the game, the fact of the matter is, and any other coach would tell you this, is that, the best shooters shoot, the best defenders get to be on the floor and all that type of stuff. So if your son ever has any questions on where they stand or what they need to get better at, they just need to have a continuous open dialogue with us coaches, and we'll always tell them where they're at. Sometimes telling them the truth isn't always what somebody wants to hear, but it will at least allow them to see what they need to get better on and help them progress in life and in the game.
That sometimes you get what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Think about that. Sometimes you're going to get what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And I love that this team, we don't coach on eggshells, meaning that people have paid. So if you want to get mad at us or storm off or quit, that's okay. I encourage you to stick it out through the end of May. But we're going to coach your sons, and players know we're going to coach you guys hard. We're going to hold you accountable. And this shouldn't be easy. We want this to be a challenge for you. That's why we're having this extra mental training. That's why we're having the goal sheets. But hopefully you guys are wanting to get better. If you're not here to get better, then you're in the wrong place. Coach Lunt, I know it looks like maybe still in the gym. Appreciate you joining. What do you got, Coach?
So I think what Coach Jesse was just talking about. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. It's a little muffled, but we can hear you.
Okay. I just think Coach Jesse said was really good to piggyback off that is obviously teaching sons how to communicate, how to go talk to coaches, how to have tough conversations. Those are all really, really important. I know as a parent, having a sophomore in high school, that's playing club and playing high school, teaching her to communicate and going to talk to her coach and do those things I think go a long way. I know I looked at a lot of the goals from your sons, and a majority of them are saying, that they want to play in college, and to help them get to that communication level as far as college goes. You got to teach them how to talk to their, college coaches too, and if they're fortunate enough to get to that level, because college coaches don't talk to parents. So helping them get better at that and learn those things that are really valuable. And I told Grant too when he asked me to coach Grit a few years ago that I told him, I said, hey, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to coach these players like I would coach my college guys to give them an experience of what it's like to play at the level. So I think that's really, really, really valuable and very important. Yeah, I'm excited for the spring season.
Awesome. I love it. How to handle adversity. Somebody just got up from the nap and wanted to say hi to everybody here. See all the people in there? See Coach Lunt? And the people waving. Can you wave? Yeah. See all the people waving. Coach Willis, what do you got for us?
I got a couple things. So first off, we're gonna push the start date of the fundraiser back 1 week. We need to record a video. We can do it Friday night, but we need to record a video with a group of guys, and that video will then go on the landing page for the fundraiser. Also, I'm going to send out 2 documents. One shows exactly how to create your own profile on the V-Raise website. And then that's where you will enter your emails. It's like step by step, very easy. That document is going to be posted in the WhatsApp. Okay. So we'll push our fundraiser back. The actual fundraiser will start a week from today. So it will start on the 19th. Okay. But the instructions, I will get with Coach Miner to get those instructions posted in the WhatsApp. So I just want to make sure I said that to you guys. The other thing is, make sure you take this time seriously. A lot of you are going to have more access to college level coaches than you have ever had in your playing career. So make sure you are asking questions, making sure you are taking notes. And it's not just college coaches. I'm going to go a step further and say winning coaches. You're playing for guys who have won at various levels. Like Coach Miner said, Coach Lunt's been a college head coach for 20 years. Coach Jesse's got titles. I got titles. Coach Moss has played professionally. So it's a lot of success in the game of basketball is around you right now. So please make sure you are taking full advantage of that.
Great. Thanks, Coach. So the fundraiser will go to your player and we will give that back to you. So I know everybody's paid, but this is a way that you can kind of help recover some of the costs that you've spent playing. This weekend, if you're from out of town, hopefully you have your hotel reserved. If you haven't reserved your hotel, you need to do that. Like I mentioned, games are going to be at the Beaverton Hoop YMCA. So if you're from out of the area, Southern Oregon, Oregon, Hermiston, Medford, Grants Pass, make sure you have hotels taken care of. And yeah, I'm excited about this weekend, excited about this week. Make sure you guys are taking care of your bodies, getting a little cardio in, get a little run in, maybe this afternoon, this evening, because we will get after it this weekend. We'll play 4 games, like I said, and we want you guys to be in shape. We don't want to look like the team that's been waiting. Because like Coach Willis always says, you don't wait to work, you work while you wait. You don't wait to work, you work while you wait, because those that wait get worked by those that have been working. So don't wait to work while you wait. So make sure you have housing, make sure you're getting a little cardio in this week, take care of your bodies, do some stretching, and I'm excited. We'll see you guys all on the Zoom Tuesday night.
Hey, Grant.
Coach Lunt, you have one more, you have something else you want to add?
Yes, I just want to add that Friday's practice is going to be really organized around team. We're going to work on 21. We work on boxer, but like a lot of team stuff. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you get in the shots up and doing all that. We're not going to be spending a lot of time getting shots up. We're going to be doing a lot of team work, just so that we're ready to go into the turf to the weekend, knowing what the heck we're supposed to be doing.
Great point. Don't expect, we're going to get some shots up and we'll get some, but we got a lot to get done as far as team stuff, talking about defense, talking about how we check into the game, how we sub in and out, all those things for the game, but then defense, offense. So make sure you're getting your work in, get that skill work in this week. And that's about all we have. I do appreciate everyone that is here. If you're watching on replay, thanks for sticking around to the end. And make sure, drop me a note. Let me know if you watched the whole thing. And we will see you guys on the Zoom on Tuesday. And then we will see you in the flesh on Friday. But great job on the call. I'm going to make sure Matthew and Luke, I have something for you. So I will get that to you guys this weekend. But that's all we have. Appreciate everyone being here. It's good to see everybody that made it. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Welcome, Isaac.